Thank you so much for stopping in. This is the message transmission I have for you today. Those of you who are drawn to nonconformity, drawn to the paranormal, or theories that lead you to seek knowledge between the lines, we speak to you. This is me. That is an interesting start to this transmission. So this message is specific. It may not be for everybody, but it is specific to you if you resonate with that initial statement. Those of you who are drawn to nonconformity, who are drawn to the paranormal, or who are drawn to theories that lead you to seek knowledge between the lines, they're saying this is a message for you. I'm going to continue the transmission. Humanity is a wide and extremely diverse combination of individuals living their life path experiences, gaining soul growth as they personally intend, with an added mission of group learning. We intend not to group or pigeonhole any individual. However, we seek to help those of you who resonate with the driving force of nonconformity, those of you who are powerfully drawn to the unknown, the unseen, the etherical, the metaphysical. We speak to you. Those of you who resonate with that grouping, you need guidance just as those of the Pleiades origins. Those who seek a bridge between divergent realms, or those who are of the Sirius system origin. All are seeking to find where you can peacefully call home within yourself. Seeking a peace within because you have searched in hopes to find answers that center your own individual beingness. All want to find home. I'm going to make a comment here. I have received some messages from the Pleiades origin, the Pleiades star system, and I've also received and posted a message from the Sirius star system. If you're interested in those, you'll have to go to Patreon right now. I'm going to continue the message. You of mysticism discovery not only want the knowing within, you more so desire to find the gateway to deeper truths away from the mainstream availability in your seeking. You are compelled to look into all of the various forms of divination and esoteric knowledge, information you can get your hands on. So you are compelled to look into all of the various forms of divination and esoteric knowledge or information you can get your hands on. You not only seek the information, you also pursue the deeper knowledge and test it out in your physical world. You may or may not become adept in the knowledge, but you try it, you test it, you attempt to understand the divination tools and the esoteric knowledge at a functional level within your physical life. That is so awesome. I'm going to take a sip of water here. My throat's really dry today. That is really cool. That you investigate, you go into it, you test it out, you use it, and that's how you learn. I'm going to continue. Alchemy is a life mission of searching and understanding, leading you to a knowing, a true knowing and understanding within. Your search is individually driven, where you think it necessarily to find the gateway, where you think it necessary to find the gateway to deeper truth, or find the deeper truths, or a more difficult task that is to find others who have your same discovery urges, leaving you with a sense of alienation in your search. You are drawn to the unknown, seeing between the lines, and an interest in the shadow areas of the esoteric. This can become so intense, you isolate yourself to your focus. In a sense, it serves your mission in focus and understanding the subject you delve into. It also never gives you the breadth of understanding how you also fit into one with all, because you have extreme focus on seeking the unknown so incredibly deeply, you don't necessarily see yourself as one with all of humanity. You always feel separate. We extend this message for you only to illuminate to you a broader view, not a change to your investigations, just an illumination of your individual pursuits and your position as one of all of humanity. You are to be the individual that you are. Your individualism and search is your compass. This is your path, a most beautiful journey that cannot be denied, yet you must also appreciate your methods, your motives, and your actions as a vital aspect for humanity in the changing energies of transition. You are vital to the fabrics of all. You are vital to the fabric of all. You each play a part in the unfolding a spiritual truth, and that assists all. Well, that's where it ended. So it ends there. Okay. So this is a really deep, I think. It's not a surface message, because there are some of you who know that you're Pleiadian. There are some of you who know you come from the Sirius star system. There are some of you who want to learn different divination techniques. There are some of you who want to look at the darker side of energy. I advise not to do that ever, but there's a curiosity. And just if you decide to go that direction, just be very, very careful how you do it and protect yourself. But it starts out, and those in that category, that we don't really know where we fit in. We just know that we're really compelled to go in, look at divination, look at what, the different paranormal things, really trust our intuition. And that makes a person feel like we're not conforming. They're not conforming. And so what they're telling us is we're just another grouping. We're not being pigeonholed, but we're just another grouping of people it's necessary for us to do what we do. It's necessary for us to look at all types of divination, get into it as deep as we want to, and practice it. Put it into what they say. Put it into use. Put it into direct use. I wish I could find these comments, but where we put it, you learn something, you put it into use, and that's how you discover what it's all about. And that leads you to another type of divination, another type of intuition, and maybe other knowledge, deeper knowledge that in one area or another that just you're compelled to go in. So if you're in that category, if you're in this, that not one or the other, but that's who they're talking to. And it is part of our life mission. That's what it says. It says alchemy is a life mission of searching and understanding, leading you to a knowing, a true knowing and understanding within. So we were compelled to look into it, and it fills what's necessary for us to pursue in this lifetime. So if you are in that, if you're in this energy, just know that you can feel like you are an outsider, that you're just not part of any group. You're an outsider, you're kind of a loner, you're doing your thing, you're establishing what you get from any type of process that you have developed. Either you read about it and then you develop it yourself, if it's a divination thing. We sometimes you'll feel like you're not connected to humanity. And they're saying that, yeah, that is what you feel like, but it's also important to remember that you need to acknowledge that you are one with all, because the one with all part fulfills that broader life mission that we're on. Even though we feel like outsiders, we feel misunderstood, we feel like we don't relate to anybody or nobody can relate to us. It's important to know that we are still part of the whole humanity of the earth realm. And I'll just read what, the kind of the back end of what they said was, we extend this message for you only to illuminate to you a broader view, not a change to your investigations, just an illumination of your individual pursuits and your position as one of all of humanity. So if you're feeling like you're you don't fit in and all that, just know that you are. No matter what you do, we are all one with all. So I think that's all I have to say, but thank you so much for stopping in. And if you would like a personal session, please contact me at theunlikelychanneler@gmail.com. And stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.